Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to discuss the steps needed to change your name after the divorce is final. You know, changing your name after the divorce is a significant decision that really many people choose to make as they embark on their new chapter of lives. Whether you're reclaiming your maiden name or adopting a completely new identity, the process can be both empowering and liberating. We're going to look at the first step here in changing your name after divorce, and that is to obtain a certified copy of your divorce decree. The legal document serves as proof of your marital status and is required when updating your name on various identification and legal documents. Next, we'll need to update the Social Security card with the Social Security Administration. Fill out the required application form and submit it along with supporting documentation, including your divorce decree and proof of identity. Once your request is processed, you'll receive a new Social Security card reflecting your updated name. All right, after the Social Security card, you'll need to notify other government agencies, including the Department of Motor Vehicles, of your name change. You want to visit your local DMV office to complete the necessary paperwork and obtain new driver's license or state-issued identification card. Sometimes this can be done online depending on your state. Additionally, don't forget to update your name on other important documents such as your passport, voter registration, and any professional licenses or certifications you may hold. Contact the respective agencies or organizations to inquire about their specific name change procedures and requirements. We're also going to need to inform your employer, financial institutions, and other relevant parties of your name change to ensure that your records are updated accordingly. This may include updating payroll records, bank accounts, insurance policies, and retirement accounts. Remember to update your name on any utility bills, credit cards, and other accounts you may have. Notify service providers and creditors of your name change to avoid any potential confusion or issues with billing and account management. And finally, consider updating your name on social media accounts, email addresses, and other online platforms to reflect your new identity. This can help streamline communication and ensure consistency across various aspects of your personal and professional life. Well, there you have it. Here's the process for, things to consider when you go through a name change. I want to join you for taking time to be with me on Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or financial planning issues that I can assist with, please reach out to me. Call, email, my information's in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, take care. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And we're going to get into a topic today that many divorced parents face, and that is managing the kids' extracurriculars activities after the divorce is final. Now, divorce, as I don't have to tell you, brings about significant changes in the family dynamics. And navigating children's extracurricular activities can be both challenging and rewarding for co-parents. The first step in managing these activities after the divorce is communication. Open and honest dialogue between co-parents really is essential in coordinating schedules, transportation, and financial responsibilities related to the activity. Keep lines of communication open and be willing to compromise for the sake of your child's well-being. Establish a shared calendar or scheduling system that both parents can access and update regularly. This helps ensure that everyone is on the same page regarding all the upcoming activities, events, and commitments. especially probably necessary if you have more than one child. Be flexible and accommodating when it comes to scheduling the children's extracurricular activities. Recognize that both parents play important roles in their child's lives and strive to create opportunities for them to participate in activities that align with their interests and passions. Encourage your children to communicate their preferences and interests regarding extracurricular activities. Empower them to explore new hobbies and pursuits that foster their personal growth, creativity, and development. Now, we want to keep the focus on your children's well-being and best interests. Avoid using the extracurricular activities as a means to compete with your ex-spouse or assert control over parenting decisions. Instead, we prioritize creating a supportive and nurturing environment that allows your children to thrive. Embrace the opportunity to attend your children's extracurricular activities together as co-parents. While it may feel uncomfortable at first, demonstrating unity and cooperation sends a positive message to your children and reinforces your commitment to their happiness and success. Finally, seek support and guidance from family, friends, or a professional resource if you're struggling to navigate these extracurricular activities after divorce. Remember, you're not alone and that there are resources available to help you get through this transition with confidence and resilience. Well, that's our time for today on Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to contact me using the information in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, have a good day. Hello and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. We're going to explore a topic that many individuals face after divorce, and that is managing joint friendship once the divorce is final. So divorce not only marks the end of a marital relationship, but also brings about changes in social dynamics. And this includes friendships that were once shared between you and your ex-spouse. The first step in managing joint friendships after divorce is to really assess the nature of these relationships. Consider which friendships are meaningful to you and worth maintaining, as well as those that may no longer serve your best interests. Open and honest communication is key when navigating joint friendships after divorce. Have candid conversation with your friends about your feelings and concerns regarding the changing dynamics of your relationships. Express your desire to maintain a meaningful connection while also respecting boundaries and individual needs. You're going to want to set healthy boundaries with your ex-spouse and mutual friends to ensure that your interactions are respectful and considerate. Avoid discussing sensitive topics related to the divorce or engaging in gossip or negativity that may strain relationships and create unnecessary tension. It's important to prioritize self-care and well-being as you navigate the complexities of managing joint friendships after divorce. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift and empower you on your journey toward healing and self-discovery. Also, embrace the opportunity to cultivate new friendships and expand your social circle beyond shared connections with your ex-spouse. Explore new hobbies, interests, and activities that align with your values and aspirations. Connect with like-minded individuals who share your passions. Remember that it's okay to let go of friendships that no longer serve your growth and happiness. Trust your instincts and prioritize your own emotional well-being as you navigate the transition to a new chapter of your life. Finally, be patient and compassionate with yourself and others as you adjust to the changes that come with divorce. Allow yourself space to grieve the loss of shared friendships while also embracing the opportunity to forge new connections and experiences. That's going to do it today for us on Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues I can assist with, please give me a call, shoot me an email. My information's in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you already know, it is the start of your next great chapter. All the best. Hello, and welcome to this exciting edition of Breaking Ties: A New You After Divorce. It's a Mike Unscripted episode. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And when I talk about unscripted, a lot of my podcasts are going to be outlined, and also some of them are even scripted, just so I keep flow, I don't miss things. But Mike Unscripted, I'm just talking mano y mano, just right here. It's like I'm sharing thoughts, ideas. I hope you find them of value. And really, let's get into this topic. And it's going to be interesting because, and you might even laugh, but, why meet with a financial advisor after the divorce? And being that I am a financial advisor, it's just one of those things I think is like, you're like, oh, he's here to toot his own horn. No, I'm not. But I do believe I am the best person to talk about it. I don't need a guest on the show. I've been, a financial advisor for over 20 years, seen a lot, done a lot with clients and stuff. So I think I got some relatively good objective uh, insight into whether or not you would want to meet with a financial advisor. And the first thing I will tell you is you don't have to. Finances are finances. You can do them yourself if that's your thing. But here's the thing: if you want an objective third party, then it could be a good idea, because a lot of times you're close to your finances. So sometimes just being too close doesn't let you actually get to where you want to go. But you don't need a financial advisor. You can learn and bone up on everything and take care of everything yourself. And if you do that, that's fantastic. Congratulations, more power to you. But at the same time, if you don't have an interest, or it's not something you can keep on top of, then a financial advisor might come into play. And that's just really on getting the organized side of things, understanding your place right after the divorce. Now, where a financial advisor also can help more long term would be things like retirement. Doing a forecast, figuring out what you need to save, how much. I mean, you got new goals, you're divorced. So now your retirement goal is your retirement goal. And you may have split an account with your ex, that now you have more assets to manage and you just don't know how to do it, or you're not familiar with it, or you're uncomfortable and you don't want to. All those are good reasons to work with a financial advisor. And when you get down to it, most financial advisors should be forward thinking. Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? What do you want to accomplish? I always say that I'm not a dictator. You got your goals. I'm not a dictator to tell you what you have to do. My goal is to inform you so you can make smart choices. And by you making the smart choices, we're a team. I'm not here to say you can't spend that or anything else. You can do what you want. It's your money. And, at the end of the day, I find, if you're stressed beyond reason and about money and finances and everything else, then heck, you're less likely to need the retirement account because you might have keeled over by then due to all the stress and anxiety that you had. So make sure you take care of yourself too. And getting your finances in order is a good way to relieve a lot of stress. So find someone that works for you, because not all financial advisors are the same. They have different ways of doing things, approaches, ways of teaching, different ways that they manage funds. So, finding the right advisor is a good partnership, someone you can be comfortable with, who will communicate with you, teach you in a style that works for you, and also brings strategies and ideas to the table. Not only that, but they should be there for you when stuff changes. You shouldn't have to feel like you got to change advisors because it's like, this guy only deals with money. Well, while this other guy deals with, post-divorce type stuff. I would hope that your financial advisor is well-rounded enough to help you through all the processes. But if not, a change might be in order, or it was your ex-spouse's financial advisor. You may want a different financial advisor for that. All in all, the government's always changing tax laws, always changing estate laws, things like that. So a financial advisor could be key to helping you keep on top of things. If you had life insurance with the divorce settlement agreement, the marriage settlement agreement, that needs to be put in place to protect spousal maintenance or child support. A financial advisor can often help you with that as well, as long as they're, licensed in that area. So there really is a lot of ways the financial advisor can assist you. And so if you have more questions on it or something that I didn't cover, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information's in the description. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this episode of Mike Unscripted and Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. And, should you need help, find the help. If it's not me, I'm a big proponent of anybody. Just find someone who works for you. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you and I already know, it's the start of your next great chapter. And with that, have a great day. Hello, and welcome to Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. Today, we're going to talk about crafting a moving on game plan after the divorce is all final. The end of a marriage marks the beginning of a new chapter of your life. And while at times it may feel daunting, it's also an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and creating the life you deserve and want. The first step in your moving on game plan is really to take some time for yourself. Divorce can be emotionally draining, and it's essential to prioritize self-care and healing. Whether it's journaling, therapy, or spending time with loved ones, find activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Next, it's time to redefine your identity. As you transition from married life to singlehood, take the opportunity to rediscover who you are outside the relationship. Explore new hobbies, interests, and passions that ignite your sense of purpose and fulfillment. You're going to want to set some goals for yourself, both big and small, that align with your values and aspirations, whether it's pursuing a new career path, traveling to exotic destinations, or simply finding inner peace and happiness. Envision the life you want to create and take steps to make it a reality. Surround yourself with positivity and support. Seek out family, friends, and a community resources that uplift and empower you on your journey toward healing and renewal. Connect with others who have gone through similar experiences and find solace in shared understanding and empathy. Embrace the power of forgiveness. Let's let go of that resentment, anger, and bitterness towards your ex-spouse and yourself. Forgiveness isn't about condoning past actions. It's about releasing the emotional weight that holds you back from moving forward with grace and compassion. Cultivate gratitude for the lessons learned and the growth that has emerged from the challenges you faced. Celebrate your resilience and acknowledge the strength within you that has carried you through the darkest of times. Finally, embrace the opportunity to create a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Embrace new experiences, embrace new opportunities. Really, you're just going to get out there and be you. That's all we have time for today on today's episode of Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to reach out to me. Email, call, information's in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you already know, it is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, take care.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce with Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow.